Hello, my name is On Blast, here with a different sort of video. This is going to be somewhat of a review, a sort of theory video maybe, talking about the most recent installment of Mystery Skulls Animated, Hellbent. You can see I had a bit of a background change having to do with that. I don't know, I just thought it was cool. So, if you're here because of you're looking up Mystery Skulls animated stuff and my video popped up, then please stick around. If you're here because you're one of my subscribers and we're expecting truck driving, there's not going to be truck driving. You can stick around too if you want, though. It's a very good series. You should watch it. You should hang out. So, like I said, I'm specifically going to be talking about Hellbent. It came out 4 days ago, I think. 13th, yeah. Maybe, I don't know. And the first thing I want to say is I was a little bit late to this series. I think I found the first video, which was called Ghost. All the videos are named after the songs that they're animated to, by the way. I think I found it like a week before Freaking Out came out. So, I mean, that was convenient timing for me, but I was a bit late to all the theorizing and everything, so I'm not going to be covering the first two videos. I'm sure you can find other people's theories on those elsewhere. And I will be incorporating some of what I've seen that I agree with into my current theories. So anyway, I do want to give a quick summary for anyone who hasn't seen the series at all. And why do I keep leaving this on random tab? It's supposed to be over here. I have all the characters up. So Lewis, Vivi, Arthur, Mystery, and Shiramori. I keep forgetting her name. I'm not good with names, and this Japanese frickin' name. So, in the first video, we see Lewis attacking these three, because, as we find out, Arthur, having been possessed, kills Lewis. That's why you see here he has a mechanical arm. So, it appears that only his arm got possessed. So then Mystery tears off his arm, and he ends up making this prosthetic. Lewis thinks that Arthur killed him on purpose, and is coming back with a bit of a vengeance. Lewis and Vivi were... It's not clear whether they were actively in a relationship, but they definitely had feelings for each other. So... And Arthur, it was weird. He seemed to, like, resent the relationship, but he was still friends with both of them. I don't know. Maybe he had sort of a third wheel sort of feeling. Mystery is Vivi's dog, in case you were curious. So, the second video introduces Shiramori here. Oops, didn't do that. And shows her interacting with Lewis, as well as Lewis going after... Well, Arthur, basically. Because he finds a way to track them using Shiramori, who appears to be like a living tree. This isn't a very good actual picture of her, but I wanted to have the character cards up because I thought it was clever. But yeah, so she's like a tree. She can grow flowers using other creatures' life forces. She can grow flowers that can then track them. Lewis uses Vivi's flower to track her and Arthur. Is what happens in the first two, basically. So, with that being said and out of the way, I'll have them linked in the description, so if you want to actually go watch them for yourself, then, that'll be easier. But I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you've probably already seen them. You've probably also already seen Hellbent at this point, and if you haven't, go watch it, because, trying to get the view count up. So, I'm going to say before I start it, I'm not playing the audio, because I don't want to have any sort of legal issues or anything like that. So, I'm just going to be playing the actual animation, because while I think the song choice has something to do with the animation, I don't think it has anything to do with the actual story, and I'm here to talk about the story. So, I'm not playing the audio. Without any further ado, let's go. So here we go, Arthur working on the van. I guess I gotta add some audio now. I'm pretty sure this picks up almost directly after the end of let me pause it. This picks up almost directly after the end of Freaking Out. So here I want to mention this. Mystery is Kitsune. For those who don't know, Mystery is a Kitsune. That's just about been confirmed. I believe that according to some lore, I don't remember if it's a theory or if Mystery Ben actually said this, but Mystery actually tore off Arthur's arm in his Kitsune form, needing the extra height and strength and such. And there's been various memory erasement. So, like, for one thing, Arthur and Vivi don't actually know that Lewis is dead. They think he's just missing. So Arthur kind of gets these weird flashbacks seeing Mystery in his Kitsune form, and it freaks him out. But I just want to mention this jump because I think it's kind of funny. Like, he knows the dog's in the van. So maybe he just thought he was in the back. I don't know. That is my absolute favorite part of the animation. Just because I love Mystery and that is adorable. Continuing. I do also want to mention that he's driving on the wrong side of the road. I don't know what the deal is with that. Uh-oh. I love the fact that the knobs are actually turning. Oh, no, they are still turning. Like, just the attention to detail in this is amazing. We'll get to the theorizing later. Right now, I'm just showing the video. Okay, now I want to point this out. Watch Arthur. He starts playing with his arm, and it's funny. I feel really sorry for Vivi here. She has no freaking clue what's going on. Also, can someone make this truck in ATS? I want to drive it. And there she is. I forgot her name again. Don't judge. Ah! Now I am just reacting, aren't I? Now, one thing my brother pointed out is that her clippers are actually alive. I hadn't noticed that myself. Also, apparently that fire doesn't believe in windshields. I love his face there. Okay, so this building is apparently Arthur's uncle's repair shop, and now that I've read that, I can see the resemblance. Okay, this is when we need to start looking at stuff, because images flash by really quickly here. So I'm going to be disrupting the video quite a bit now. So if you had the actual song playing in the background, then pause it. Because that's what I would have been doing if I was watching this sort of video. So I'm more going to be theorizing on Mystery side of the story. There are sort of two parallel stories going on here, obviously. I just love some of this artwork. Okay, so see, like this is the thing. I believe, yeah, it definitely is. I can tell by this. This is Lewis's parents' restaurant. So, but looking at Arthur's face here, or what you can see of it, he looks like I don't know. It feels like there was already resentment, like even just for Lewis in general, not even for his relationship with Vivi. It's just like, aren't they friends? This is the part that I don't really understand. That's why I'm not touching that side of things. Okay, this is the more important stuff. Hold on. Frickin' Shiromori. Shiromori. Keep it in your head. Can't frickin' tell you how long it took me to learn the word Kitsune. So, obviously, this is mystery. I believe this is the beginnings of Shiromori. Right here. That's pretty much... There's not that much to take from this clip. Mystery finds the flower. Okay, wait. Gotta show off more artwork. Hold on. Frickin' see, it flashes so quickly. See, like, is he resentful towards Lewis in general, or just towards their relationship? Digression aside. Oh, wow, that was perfect. So, I've been reading up on some stuff, and what a lot of people have seen this as is mystery causes the plant to grow, or like vitalizes it by dripping blood on it. But what I think it is why is he suddenly bleeding? I think that, like, it was this sort of thing where, like, he saw the plant and then just started bleeding for no reason. So the plant actually vitalized itself using his blood, is the way I see it. Okay, this is where it gets really fast, so I'm just going to keep it. So this is actually just artwork re-showing what happened, or what was shown to happen in Ghost. But it looks really cool, I like it. So you can see all the green smoke. This is the demon that possessed Arthur. With the green smoke, you can see his eye is green. I lost my buttons. Moving on to this. This image is important. And I'm probably actually going to have to come back to it. So, obviously, this forest, well, I guess not that obviously. What I've read, and I agree with it, it looks as though this forest was grown from that flower that Mystery bled on. And he appears to be rather happy in here, doesn't he? But I think that he's possessed by the forest, basically, by Shiromori. The same whole thing with him just spontaneously starting to bleed. Like, basically, the forest is using him to protect it. You see what I'm saying? Alright, move forward again. Okay, so this, once again, this is what happened in Ghost, but it's still new imagery of him actually, I guess, coming back to life. Anyway, like I said, I'm staying away from that side of the story. Okay, so here, this is the same warrior that was in the last image, and you can see she's fighting Mystery. Now, there was one theory I read that it was these wounds that caused the bleeding, but that image was shown beforehand, so that obviously isn't true. Like, they wouldn't have been shown in the order they were shown in if that was what happened. Now, I believe this is the last image, so I'm just going to play it. So this is why that first image is important. A lot of what I've read, people are theorizing that this is just Shiromori seeing the resemblance between Kiki and that other warrior. But my theory is, what if Kiki was that warrior? If it was like either a different time period, because I mean, Kitsunes live for hundreds of years. So it could have been a past life, or maybe it's like a cross-dimensional sort of thing. I don't know. But what I believe is that Kiki actually is/was that warrior and doesn't know it. She's been having amnesia issues anyway, apparently. Yeah, I'm not good with the theory side of things, but this is what I saw in these images and I wanted to share it. Alright, so I'm going to pause it again just because that's about all we see from Mystery's side of the story. So, yeah, I think that, because, as I said earlier, Mystery is Kiki's dog. So, what if the whole reason for that is because in a past life, she freed him from this plant's curse, or the forest's curse? And now Shiromori has come back to try to get her protector back, basically. Or, what if, here, this was a new thought that literally just came to me. What if Shiromori isn't the forest? She's just representing the forest. Because obviously she can take care of herself. So the forest created a humanoid out of a tree to go and get their protector back, is what my new thought was. That literally just came out of nowhere. So anyway, so that's my theorizing, is Kiki was the samurai warrior, not just resembles her. And that Mystery was under possession by the plant, the forest, whatever you want to say, Shiromori. And yeah, I hope. I mean, so far we've gotten one of these animations every 2 years, so I hope in 2020 we'll get more answers, and maybe I'll end up being right. Who knows? I am gonna play the rest of the video in a second, just in case you want to see it. But first, I want to thank Mystery Ben and the rest of his. Well, I don't know who the leader of the team is. The rest of the team here for all this hard work they put into this. You know, this is a side job for everyone involved. Well, except for, I guess, the artist of the song. You know, Mystery Skulls themselves are a band. But you know, it's very just, you know, it's fun to theorize about. It's fun to watch, and it gave me a new character to wish I had. So, you know, the whole I have a very strong emotional and spiritual connection to dogs. So anyway, I guess I'll just leave you with the rest of this video. I'll have both the previous installments linked in the description as well as this, because obviously I wasn't playing it with sound, so if you want to actually listen to the proper version, I'll have that linked as well. Thanks for basically just listening to me ramble on with my headcanon over here. If you'd like to see me try to do more like theory type stuff or more reviews or anything like that, let me know. I don't really have a very good format for it, because I mean, I edit with Windows Movie Maker. It's not the most advanced editing software, and it's hard to do these sort of videos and put stuff in editing. You see how I did this one. I just had a bunch of tabs open. So, you know, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, go and support these guys that are making this series, because it's freaking amazing. And it's so detailed. Like, you got to look at every single frame individually to make sure you get the whole story. And they're, you know, from what I've seen, they aren't saying much of anything. Like, the story is for us to figure out. So yeah, just please, give them some love. Go and give them some support. At least just watch the videos. That helps a lot more than I think a lot of people realize. And I will catch you in the next one. You can tell I'm trying hard to make a good video because this is now my 4th take, and usually I only do 1 take. Like, I'm trying to actually make this video good and make it concise, to the point, and it's just not working.